Sending your daughter off to college is one of the proudest moments of parenthood, but it's also one of the hardest. I know I sent my daughter off to college this fall, and it changed how I talk about safety forever. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 3 hard truths every parent of a college daughter has to face. They're uncomfortable, they're emotional, and they matter. But don't worry, I'm not going to leave you hanging. At the end, I'll show you what we can actually do to mitigate these risks before something happens. Hard truth number 1. College is the most vulnerable transition of our life. 1 in 5 women will be sexually assaulted in college. That's not an abstract number. That's a real human being. That's your daughter or one of her 4 closest friends. And that statistic isn't high because college girls are reckless. It's high because it's the first time they'll truly be on their own. They're learning how to self-regulate. They're learning how to manage sleep, stress, social pressure, alcohol. They're building independence in real time. They're navigating new environments, new relationships, and new expectations all at once. It's exciting and stressful at the same time. They're allowed to make mistakes. We know that's part of growing up. Some mistakes come with a cost they were never taught to anticipate. Hard truth number 2. The danger doesn't usually look dangerous. 80% of women knew their attacker, which means the risk is rarely a stranger. And that's because predators don't announce themselves, and they're everywhere, and they're looking for vulnerability. They look for someone who's new, someone who's stressed, someone who's been drinking, someone who's isolated in a dorm, someone who won't say no. It's a study partner, it's someone from their dorm, someone from a party. Sometimes it's a boyfriend. Because danger doesn't show up wearing a warning label. It shows up through pressure, through manipulation, through small boundary violations that don't feel big enough to react to. Hard truth number 3. You cannot protect her. This is the hardest one. You are not there. You can't watch who she's with. You can't make sure she gets home safely. You can't see an unhealthy relationship forming in real time. And as parents, we desperately want to believe that vigilance is enough, but it isn't. So, how do we mitigate these risks without living in fear? We can't eliminate the risk, but we can reduce it. And it comes from preparation, not paranoia. So here's my proposal. We treat safety like a life skill, just like driving, because no one expects their child to crash, but we still teach them how to handle the road. I want us to teach our daughters how to trust their instincts. We teach her how to recognize red flags early. We teach her how to secure her dorm space. We teach her how to hold boundaries even when it feels awkward. We teach her consent as a skill, not a slogan. We teach awareness before someone ever puts their hands on her. It's about helping her recognize situations before they escalate. Final close. We need to be pushing these conversations before trauma hits. Not after, not in reaction, not when we're already trying to heal something that should have never happened. If we want to change the statistics, we have to prepare our daughters. And if we want to break generational curses like silence and minimization or just be careful, then we have to speak sooner. This isn't about paranoia, this is prevention. We don't protect our daughters by pretending the world is safer than it is. We protect them by equipping them before they need to defend themselves. We teach our daughters how to protect themselves. Okay, it's a lot, I know. If this hits home, please tell me in the comments. How old is your daughter, or is college coming up soon? I read every comment, and it helps me know what parents and their daughters need the most. Thanks for watching.